Alright guys, here we go, back with our Aew Dynamite review for the 13th of July. Why am I being so fucking quiet? Because it's a review at 3 AM and it's another review out in the shed. I don't like these shed reviews either, but fuck it, it's all I've got at the moment. House is currently preoccupied, can't exactly scream the neighbourhood down with probably everyone sleeping, so we're going to have to keep these reviews on the down low. To be honest, man, I actually wish I wasn't reviewing this shit. Tweeted out earlier on Twitter asking anybody to practically save me, and I offered to pay somebody to review this shit instead. So, I mean, if anybody out there enjoys AEW and would be interested in perhaps maybe making reviews for this channel, then put a comment in the comments below, and maybe we can work out a deal, and work out a reasonable fee, because I don't want to watch this. But we kick off Wardlow versus Orange Cassidy. Wardlow wins. I think the title's on the line. I don't know, I was about 10 minutes late tuning in. Orange Cassidy was hitting him with the orange bombs, kept punching him, but Wardlow wasn't selling it, and then Wardlow beats him. Shite. Orange Cassidy, this guy's going nowhere. I actually don't mind Wardlow, but Orange Cassidy, just get rid of this guy. Fucking dumb character. I mean, the guy weighs about 100 pounds. He just looks like an indie guy. This guy's never going to be a star. Same way likes of Danhausen and Darby Allin. Just fucking give up on these guys, right? They're useless. Jericho promo. I mean, it was decent. He used the whole "you stupid son of a bitch," and I like when Jericho says that. I don't know, something about that quote. I like it, brother. He lists everything that he's done to who the fuck's he facing? Fat Boy. Who's Fat Boy again? Not Kevin Owens. Fuck. What's the Eddie Kingston? So he lists everything that he's done to Eddie Kingston's friends. He said he shaved their heads. He's put them out of action. He says, "Look what I've done to your Ruby." He told Kingston that he needs to take better care of his chicks. Says that he's not bringing the Wizard next week. He's bringing the Painmaker. Apparently the Painmaker's never lost. I mean, it's just the Painmaker's just fucking Jericho with some eyeshadow. It's the same fucking guy. Then he tells Kingston that he's not a liar, because Kingston says Jericho made him out to be a liar. Jericho tells Kingston he's not a liar, he's a loser. So I mean, that was alright. Then we've got a quick Kingston promo backstage. He tells him to bring the Painmaker. He tells him to bring the most evil character that he's got, because he says it's not going to matter. Kingston says he's going to hurt Jericho. He's going to hurt Chris next week in this barbed wire massacre match. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Then we had Moxley versus some Japanese dude. I think this was like a championship challenger, so if the Japanese dude won, he would get a shot at Moxley's interim AEW championship. Not too sure. But Moxley wins. It was dumb. I mean, Moxley kept hitting his finisher. The guy kept kicking out. Moxley would hit his finisher again, and he wouldn't even go for the cover. He was just like, he would hit his finisher, then hit elbows, and try and get the guy to submit. Like, a finisher's supposed to be a finisher. A finisher should finish the match, but nah, man, this was like finisher, fucking finisher. Eventually, he hit his finisher and then put him in a sleeper hold, and the guy tapped it, but Moxley's finisher looks a lot better than this stupid sleeper hold, so it's just dumb. And if you hit your his finisher was like a inverted kind of brainbuster. Surely, if you hit that, the guy should be like knocked out or unconscious. Yet the guy's able to tap out from the submission. I mean, that's like Undertaker hitting a tombstone on someone and automatically going for a submission. The guy should be knocked out. You've just hit the tombstone. The guy shouldn't be moving. The guy shouldn't be fucking responding. Just dumb, fucking dumb shit. But I mean, it's AEW. You kind of expect that now. Then we got a Christian promo. Christian says Pillman has got something similar to Jungle Boy. He says he had a father just like Jungle Boy. So I mean, that was pretty good. Christian then tries to get Brian Pillman Jr. to calm down. He says, "Don't worry, Brian. Your father Pillman was a legend, according to some people. In other people's words, he was a legend. In his mind, he was average at best." And yeah, I mean, Christian's doing some really good heel work here. Love Christian. He then says to Luchasaurus, "Doesn't the other guy Garrison look like Jungle Boy?" And then Luchasaurus came down. beat up Garrison, pins Garrison, then puts both the Veracity Blondes through a table. So got a wee decent table bump there. Is what it is. Then we get a Jericho Appreciation Society promo. Shite, these people brag about being sports entertainers. I don't know if it's a rib or not, but they're like the least entertaining people on this show. These are not sports entertainers. These are indie fucking bums. I mean, this Daniel Garcia guy, he's got no charisma. He's got like no star power. He's not got a look. He's just a guy in tights. He's a guy wearing a fucking pair of trunks pretending to fight. That's it. He's not a sports fucking entertainer. This promo was shit. Then we had the Dark Order backstage cut a promo. Fucking again shite. Then we had Jim Ross's music come on, and Jim Ross came out for the second hour. I mean, I love Jim Ross, but I think he's getting to the stage now where I think he does need to retire. If not retire, I would use Jim Ross in a less capacity, and I get maybe that's what they're trying to do by not using him in the first hour, but I mean, at this stage, JR just seems bored. He doesn't seem to care when he's commentating. He's not enjoying it, I don't think. I would rather see JR back in the WWE, bring him back for the big shows, Mania, SummerSlam. I would much rather see that and have JR call a couple more WrestleManias and have him go in style rather than, this shit show fucking every single week. Him commentating on matches. And do you remember he used to bury AEW when the show was bad? He used to bury the workers. Now he doesn't even do that. I think he's just lost all fucking interest, in my opinion. Hopefully he goes back to the WWE. We then got Cesaro versus Swagger. This was talked up to be a huge match. Obviously they were opponents before in the WWE. Blah blah blah. Cesaro beat Swagger, or Claudio Nogli, whatever you want to fucking call him. I'm going to call him Cesaro. Anyway, he beats Swagger. Whoop-de-doo. Then we get a Hook promo. The put him over is the cold-hearted, handsome devil Hook. He gets asked by the interviewer, you've been on a winning streak. Does this mean you're going to get a title shot? He just looks at the interviewer and walks off. This Hook guy is overrated as fuck. Never liked him. I don't know why they keep referring to him as handsome. I mean, and it's fucking guys as well. I mean, it's guys in their 40s and 50s and 60s, and they're referring to him as handsome. I mean, how gay is that shit? And Hook, the guy can't talk. I mean, it's different with Taz not talking, because Taz actually looked like he could fucking kill you. I mean, Hook looks like an emo boy. I mean, Hook looks like someone that lives in his fucking mum's basement, fucking listening to Fall Out Boys or something like that. So I just don't get it, man. This Hook doesn't look like a killer to me. The only thing he's killing is the fucking ratings. Right, let me turn my notes here, guys. Let's see what we've got next. Anna Jay versus Serena Deeb. I would fuck the shit out of Anna Jay. And I know that's probably going too far, but it's true. So I'm not gonna lie. Serena Deeb makes Anna Jay tap out. Mercedes Martinez comes down, breaks it up. She makes a save. And we're getting Martinez versus Serena Deeb for the Ring of Honor Women's Championship. I mean, Serena Deeb is an old, ugly looking cunt, and Mercedes Martinez looks like a man, so that's a match that does not interest me at all. But then we get a Baddies promo, which was just bad. I think that sums up the Baddies. The Baddies are bad, so yeah, I mean, probably a pretty good faction name, to be fair. Then it was the main event time, right? I'm not going to come on here and lie. I'm not going to say that the main event wasn't interesting. I'm not going to say it wasn't fun, because it was, right? It was a three-man tag match. The Young Bucks defending against Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs and Swerving Our Glory, alright? 6-man match, bodies flying everywhere, lots of moves, spot fest, Keith Lee, big fat ass flying over the top rope to the outside. It was a good match. It was an exciting match if you like that kind of match. But I mean, in reality, this was just a match with people that can't really work, and they were just hitting move after move after move. And like I said, it was a spot fest. Now, it was entertaining. I'm not going to say it sucked, because I did enjoy it, but none of these guys in this match, I don't think these are capable of putting on a classic match. You're not going to see a classic tag team match from these guys. Like, there's literally no selling. There's fucking literally no selling in here. It's somebody takes a big move, they roll out. Somebody takes a big move, they roll back in, take another big move. It's just big move after big move after big move. And if you like that, then so be it. to me, doesn't really do it for me. And I like tag team wrestling, but I mean, this was fucking all over the place. It really was. Swerving Our Glory win. Swerve Strickland hits his double stomps off the top rope, and one day he's going to seriously hurt somebody. I don't think he's going to kill them, but that his move's so dangerous. He does a double stomp on their head from the top rope, and yeah, if he fucks that up one day, he could seriously hurt somebody in the ring. So I would get a different finisher, or at least don't jump on the guy's fucking head. You know what I mean? If you're going to do that move, do what Finn Balor does. You don't jump on the guy's fucking head. It's just dumb. Anyway, new tag team champions, Swerve in Our Glory. It did look like part of the match that Swerve Strickland was going to turn on Keith Lee, but didn't materialise, and they won the tag belts. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad the Young Bucks lost, but I wanted Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs to win. So I mean, yeah, I don't really care. That would have been my preferred option. But either way, I'm not going to lose sleep over this, guys. I didn't really enjoy this AEW. The Jericho promo was good. The Christian promo was good. The main event was fun. But just apart from that, I mean, there was a lot of shit. I mean, the Baddies promo wasn't good. Anna Jay versus Serena Deeb wasn't good. Cesaro Swagger didn't do much for me. The Hook promo was fucking horrendous. Dark Order promo horrendous. The Jericho Appreciation Society promo horrendous. Moxley versus the Japanese guy. I just don't care about these Japanese guys. We need characters. I don't care if they're decent wrestlers. Doesn't do anything for me. I mean, it was an okay show. I'll give it a 2 out of 10. Aye, it's going to get a 2 out of 10 from you guys. Let us know what you think in the comments. That's it. And going forward, name your fids in the shed, man. Fuck this shite. Hopefully can get these reviews done a little bit earlier in the day. Anyway, that's it, guys. Catch you later. Peace.